Hello everybody, this is a plea to all of the readers, be it in the event community or here online on TikTok. The plea is for somebody to unionise the readers. It's something that I was going to look into doing about a year or so ago, but things changed. Now, you could say, why don't I do this? Well, I now run events with the New Wave. Now, just to be clear, okay, because there seems to be a little bit of confusion about this. The New Wave is a movement first off. So it is about bringing in new talent, new faces, new attitude towards spirituality. People are bored of softly, strokey monkey spiritual beliefs. There's an awful lot of people out there who, want something different. They want something more direct, etc. Now, this has led me to set up some events. The reason being is because, much like many of the people who support the New Wave, I was forced out and excommunicated by most of the community, and this was done via the event scene. Now, for too long, people, not all, but a lot of people in the mind body spirit event community have taken advantage of the readers in many different ways. So, most common is that the readers will, at some events, pay the same, if not more, than people, retailers with larger stands. Now, the argument to this is that the readers can make more money. Potentially they can. However, we're limited to time slots. And if we can't fill those time slots, it's not like a retailer who somebody could come at the last minute and buy loads of stock. It doesn't work like that. And I've been victim to people deliberately falsely putting names down on my timesheets at events when I've been away from my desk to block me from getting work. Okay, this has happened in the past. Not had that issue since being removed from certain events. The other growing concern for me is about reader pay for certain types of events. So, for example, the table change nights, the event organizer pays the reader. Now, again, this was just over a year ago. There was an event organizer who was doing these table change nights. They were only paying their readers £50 for like over 3 hours worth of work. Now, at the time, I voiced this and said I'm not prepared to do it anymore. I can get £80 from this organiser, I can get £100 from this organiser. I'm not going to do it for £50. The response I got was that they weren't going to change it. However, several months later, I heard from another reader on the circuit that they'd been approached and offered £80. This same event organiser, more recently, I have found out, has been paying their readers for these events different amounts. It's wrong. It's not fair. Now, the third issue that we have is around protection of the readers. So and this isn't just for the readers, this is for the healers as well, but I'm just focusing on the readers here as a reader, whereby readers can be removed from events with no protection. Now, as I say, New Wave events, I have recently put in new terms and conditions for our events to protect the readers. Okay, there is still the customer protection there. So just to give you a bit of an overview of that, what it basically states is, if a customer has an issue with the reader, they should approach the reader on that occasion. Readers are self-employed. Okay, they are not employed by the event organizer at events as such. So in the first instance, they should approach the reader. If they feel that it warrants the removal of a reader from an event, they have to provide recorded evidence. Okay, it's as simple as that. We've all got, for the most part, we've all got recordable devices on our phones. A lot of the readers, not all of them, have recording devices. So I take a burnable, portable CD burner. So all my clients events at least get a CD. So it's putting the onus back on the person, because there's a lot of underhand behaviours and issues out there. you know, an event organizer doesn't want you on anymore, the excuse is there's been a complaint and it can't be verified. So that is for the protection of the readers. Like I say, it's the client's responsibility to record it if they want to record it, you know, and if the reader records it, you have to supply that evidence, okay, because enough's enough. Something that came to me recently by another reader is an event organizer whereby they're doing these table change. I don't know who this one is, to be honest with you, but they're offering these table change psychic nights, and they're paying the readers their petrol money and nothing else. Now that is not right. That's not right. Sorry, and it shows a complete disregard to the abilities and talents that the readers have. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of sham readers out there, and my latest grievance is with a psychic night event organizer who has events up and down the UK, okay? They don't have a registered address other than a PO box address, and I questioned them about why the clients couldn't choose the reader, because as we always say, you're drawn to the reader for a reason. And I basically got a load of messages saying keep your nose out, blah blah blah. Now again, this is wrong. This is wrong. So my plea is, any of the big creators on here who's a reader, I'm not bothered about comments and likes, but please share this. If you don't want to share it, please raise this as well, okay? I'm not going to unionize the readers, but my plea is there must be somebody out there who is free of corruption, who is independent, and is happy to take this on board. Okay, as an event organizer myself now, I am happy to be held accountable for this, and I am. Please, there must be somebody out there who wants to take charge of this, because it's not fair on us. It's not fair. You know, somebody needs to take a stand. Now, I understand this will piss off all the other event organisers, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's time that the readers had better pay for the paid events. They had more protection around things like complaints and being removed off events. And for not to be, you know, petrol money, that's ridiculous. The sad thing is that there's an awful lot of readers out there, and because a lot of the big event organisers are elitist and they can't get their foot in the door, they will take this up, and they will. Now, if people want to work for free, that is completely their choice, but you don't have to. You don't have to believe this spiritualist church rhetoric that you shouldn't be charging for your skills and your gifts. It's your time, it's your energy, okay? You need to realise the self-worth of that. So yes, please, everybody, like I say, either share this or put out your own post. Then there must be somebody out there who is willing to take a stand and unionise the readers for fairer treatment. That is my plea. Thank you.